Of Lord Ram are echoing across the world. From New Delhi to New York, devotees are celebrating the grand inauguration of the Ram Mandir in India's Ayodhya city. Prayers were held at the Hanuman temple in Sri Lanka's Ram Boda. The place is considered one of the most important sites on the Ramayan trail in the country. It has an 18-feet statue of Lord Hanuman, the tallest in the country. Australia also saw grand celebrations with religious rallies and making offerings to the revered Indian deity. Consecration celebrations were marked in Indonesia as well. People witnessed the live telecast of the auspicious ceremony in Ayodhya, lighting up diyas and lamps. Senior people from the community gave discourses on the occasion, while members of the Gandhi Puri Seva Gram Ashram organized a prayer known as Havan in India. In New Zealand, people gathered at the Bharat Bhavan in Wellington. Around 1,500 people from the Indian community attended the celebrations. India's High Commissioner was present at that event. A similar display of religious and spiritual fervor were seen in Japan as well, as there too there was a live broadcast of consecration ceremony as prayers were being offered. In India's neighbor Nepal, a special ceremony was organized at the Pashu Patinath temple. The jubilant crowd sang religious songs and offered prayers to Lord Ram. Earlier we spoke with our correspondent Molly Gambier from Ayodhya. Let's take a listen to what she had to say.
Over here in Ayodhya, we've seen devotees trickling in large numbers from different parts of the country, but also the fact that there have been festivities that have been organized across the country today, not just here in Ayodhya, but to join in the celebrations and to also mark their devotion. We've seen these several sections of devotees from different parts of the country organizing their own events and essentially just marking their jubilation, calling this the end of a long wait. At the same time, what Ayodhya witnessed today was a grand spectacle in terms of the festivities, in terms of jubilant devotees over here who were dancing away, celebrating cultural performances that were organized here. Of course, the city has been all decked up for this very day today in terms of the elaborate lighting arrangements, the way in which the flower decorations have been lined up all through, not just in the city of Ayodhya, but on the routes leading all the way to the temple town here. Like you said, the temple will be open to the public tomorrow, and today's ceremony marked the consecration, which essentially means the dedication of the temple to the people, and now it will be open for the people to come in and offer their prayers. The devotees who gathered here, in fact, had been here in the city days in advance just to be able to witness this event, this grand occasion over here, in their own way also contributing in whichever way they could. They wanted to essentially be in the temple town a day or two before the elaborate security arrangements came into place. Remember, today the city looks very different from what it did about 48 hours ago because there was intense security in place, given the fact that this was an event which was attended by VVIPs and a host of dignitaries from across the country. The ceremony, of course, undertaken by the Indian Prime Minister, culminating with his public address where he called this the beginning of a new era, and talking about the sense of unity and how this is the end of a long wait, and something that's been echoed by a string of devotees we've been speaking to as well in the run-up to the consecration ceremony. The enthusiasm levels only have been peaking through the day. In fact, no dampening of the spirits here with the devotees congregating here at this juncture, which is very close to where the ceremony happened. In large numbers, they were here since early hours of the morning so that they can be a part of this grand event.